In the face of complicated developments of COVID-19 epidemic in some provinces these days, apart from strictly and effectively implementing epidemic control measures, social life activities must be ensured as well, including the sufficient supply of goods for people. In Cần Thơ City, these two crucial tasks have been well doing.
This is one of 8 gates into the apartment block number 3 of Cái Khế Trade Center, Ninh Kiều Upper District. Epidemic control stipulations are seriously propagandized by the Market Management Board. Each of small traders and shoppers are highly aware of the danger of COVID-19 epidemic. From then, they have good sense of voluntary prevention and active combination with competent sectors. I stay at market for most of the day and contact with many people. Therefore, I wear masks all the time, regularly sanitize and disinfect myself to prevent and control the spread of epidemic in the community.
Slogan to remind people of compulsory wearing mask and sanitizing hands before entering the market are arranged on 8 gates of the lock.
Epidemic control stipulations are also well observed at other places, including supermarkets. In the meantime, goods supply is also ready to well serve people's consumption demand. Typically, goods at the value of as much as between 30 and 40 billion Vietnam dong are always in reserve at Lotte Mart and Mega Market, of which essential goods makes up over 60%.
We comply with the risk of 5K when entering the supermarket. Regarding the reserve of goods, we have prepared abundant source of essential goods to ensure sufficient supply for people. Epidemic control stipulations are strictly observed, including the 5K risk and medical generation. Regarding the reserve of goods at mega supermarket, we have actually sent more orders to suppliers so that they can prepare goods to be delivered to our supermarket. Good supply is ensured for people in usual days as well as in case of the resurgence of epidemic.
According to Cần Thơ City's Industry and Trade Department, there are 105 traditional markets, 11 supermarkets, and 6 trade centers in Cần Thơ City at present. Epidemic control stipulations are well complied at almost these places where good supply is always available.
Surveys show that trades and trade center markets well obey epidemic control stipulation, especially the 5K risk goal. The surveillance group also remind people of always being vigilant against the outbreak of epidemic. Although buying power is on decline, good reserve is available to ensure people demand for kinds of goods, thereby ensuring the scenario of epidemic control.
Sources from the Industry and Trade Department also say that 25 businesses have already registered the plan of goods reserve for control of natural disaster and COVID-19 epidemic. Of the goods reserves, groups of food and foodstuff have the total value of more than 553 billion Vietnam dong at 11 businesses.